Hey guys, hope that you're all doing well. Welcome back. Let's play some more of our Coalition Simulator 2020. The worst year yet, but this Coalition War has been one of the best ones. Woohoo! 100,000 men to 700. I will take it every single time. So we have some land up here. Has he finished coring this stuff? So he's cored all that, so I'll be able to give this all to him after the war. Prussian Russia, I like that. No relation, by the way. So we need to make sure we don't let those rebels do their thing. Let's take a look at our armies here. Alrighty then. Let's have you guys handle that. You guys handle that. Very good. So, the question is, do I want any land from this war? I do. That is a minimum. That is a must. I want you guys to head on over to Wien. Get them off of there. Oopsies. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, guess we're gonna have a little drive-by here in Prague. Like, look at this, dude. It's not even a contest. Nobody wants to go into, over here. I should siege down Austria's capital, though. Let's see if we can catch them in Landshut. No, they don't want it. That's fine. So I'll head over here then. Siege down, beat up on some guys. Apparently I'm gonna fight this provincial army here. Come siege down Wienerwald here. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I like it way better pronounced that way. So those guys literally just insta-stack wipe themselves, which is hilarious. And, let's, see. When are you guys gonna be there? 26th? 30th? Sounds good. Should be a wipe that way. Oh, it's gonna be a wipe regardless. And then, yeah. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle here. Then classic. He's full sieged. Always. See if we can catch those. Provincial stack here. Very good. Very good. They are on medium enthusiasm now. Ay. Okay, let's siege down Celia. And these will both go to Bohemia as well. As long as I at least get this, I don't particularly mind anything else. So there we go. Bohemia's done. And now I can give all this land over here to Lithuania. There we go. Very good. That is a beefy Lithuania. He's got 54,000, and his debt is yep, 4,000. Okay. So, as far as this goes, we don't need you anymore. Let's go to something a little more fancy like this, and then let's see here. Yeah, we're far enough ahead on pretty much everything that we can dev some stuff. So let's do it. Yeah, dev up some grain. Let's do that. Wonderful. All right. I do assume that this is going to be the last episode. We finished up pretty much all of our missions here. We just need to embrace the Enlightenment, which we will be able to do here quite soon, within the next few months. And get the Enlightened Despotism, which is very cool. Let's go to Würzburg, and let's find Frankfurt, and then you guys can come over here. Have you guys head on up to Vienna. All right. Oh, this new processor I have runs Speed 5 late game so good. Speed 5 in 1708. Without a hitch, man. I love it. All right. So, and something somebody had mentioned that I had not done yet. A derp. So, have an army equal or larger than 1,000,000. So, we get movement speed and land attrition. At maximum power, we gain 20% siege ability. Okay. So an economic hegemon gives us governing capacity, which is great. Goods produced, 25%. Holy crap. Monthly income less than Prussia. Yeah, we only have 250. So there's no way that this is ever going to happen. None of those will. Those are like mega late game things. You have to build for them. Somebody had mentioned this in the comments. I'm the #1 world power and I'm not even close to any of them. I'm #1 world power by quite a bit. I could stomp the Ottomans right now if I wanted to. I did recently, even. So, let's go another month here. Let's embrace the Enlightenment. I am an enlightened absolutism. King Friedrich Wilhelm, or Friedrich William of Prussia, endowed the Prussian state with its military and bureaucratic character. He's fantastic. This is the warrior, or the soldier king, I believe they called him. Friedrich Wilhelm, that's him right there. He is the father of Friedrich the Great. He was fanatically addicted to work and a firm autocrat. Friedrich William reorganized the administrative system, raised the army to 80,000 men, equivalent to 4% of the population, and geared the whole organization of the state to the military machine. Prussia thus became a militaristic and absolutist state, the new great power of Northern Europe. So we get maximum absolutism of 20, autonomy change, and government reform progress. That's very good. That is all fine and dandy. And apparently, Wilhelm Friedrich the First gains an admin point at 51 years old. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I do like that this is all kind of thrown in with the flavor, because then it like makes sense when you're getting it as well. So I can get down with that. I think that makes sense. So as far as governing capacity goes, somebody else had also mentioned that just clicking this button would allow us to go up to empire rank, which would help out with our governing capacity. It does a bit. It actually does a bit. Okay, good call. Good call. I did not realize that. Our maximum absolutism is 143. Wowzers. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nuts. Goodness gracious. All right, so we have a truce with everybody here. I suppose we need to find something to do, at least for the rest of this episode. Look at Pope Man. Pope Man is migrating. He owns the entirety of the boot, though. It's pretty cool. So we could attack Gelre. I would call in Austria as a co-belligerent. We would call in a bunch of people. Nationalism. Sure, sounds good. What is that? The heck? Apostrophe S. Okay, sounds good. And so it's gonna call Austria in again. That's basically gonna call everybody in, right? Got some coal popping up. We still haven't unlocked. Have I not unlocked it yet? Maybe I haven't. Interesting. So who are we at war with? Austria is a big one. Maybe we can even give up this like inner Austria to Bohemia and give this one down here to Carniola, or to Carniola to who's the guy I'm thinking of? Croatia. Russian separatists. There you go. QQ. Thank you. Appreciate you. God bless. Let's get these guys all figured out here. Have Austria peace. And I can separate piece out all these people, which is great. I can actually separate piece them all out for land if I really wanted to. Ruin the HR even more. There's only 26 princes left. I assume Lithuania can handle their own. They're only down to 30 now. I don't know. Such a strange looking color, isn't it? Let's siege down their stuff. Let's go. They built a mountain fort here. Interesting. Yowzers. Yeah, and then they did that thing where they suicide themselves for no reason. Okay. Let's siege down that fort right here. I would like to explore... Oops. I would like to explore the revolution mechanics here. Oh, what are you talking about? What in the world are you talking about? I really am locked in here. Okay. That's broken. I would like to explore the revolution a bit, though. That seems very interesting to me. So, we'll see. If not this campaign, definitely one in the near future. Very good. Let's give that one over to Bohemia, and this one to Bohemia. What's his defensiveness, by the way? 110. Okay, I'm gonna give this all to him for now to hold on to. That's pretty strong. 110%. Win the Siege of Utrecht. Very good. Okay, so we will maybe separate peace Austria. I'm not sure. I mean, realistically, we can kind of do whatever we want. Let's separate peace all these guys out. So this is a fort here. Might as well take it from them, right? Transfer all these provinces over. The Age of Revolutions is here. Are we triggering? Oh, that's beautiful. We're triggering all of the modifiers. -1 right now. So that will be Croatia. 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 So Austria, this is what you will give up in this war. You don't have a say. $343. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, what about... So, since these guys are co-belligerent, since the stuff that's Germanic culture actually doesn't cost me anything. So that's really funny. I literally can truce break with Austria just by doing this. It's pretty good. So, let's see who we can peace out then. You. Sounds good. Let's have these guys head up here. These guys are getting attacked by rebels. Woe is me. Looks like we have a mill guy open. Definitely looking for something a little more exciting. Okay, let's see. Once we can get this one done, let's head on over there as well. Put our cannons to good use. Morale of armies is fine, I suppose. I really should get a level 3 guy, but don't need it to be anything useless. So let's get a good advisor here. No. Let's get our general down there. Get the siege pips. There we go. So you guys will peace out for, yeah, all that. Very good. So how is my war score so low right now? Florence? Is that really it? Florence and Siena? I mean, it's okay, I suppose. I mean, I'm just gonna run down and siege you. Alright, let's get you guys out. Same thing. I mean, I'll just have to siege your capital then, that's fine. Very good. Disease outbreak, I don't believe it for a second. Let us get a dude here. Level 3 production is good. We can hold off on this. Plenty ahead, so let's just spend some points on this good stuff here. Go. There we go. I cannot believe that we have such low war score right now. Okay, let's come down through here. We have coal. They are vis, man. They're all over the place, spreading like weeds. So we won Picardy in 1 month. I love that. I should probably be collecting here instead of what? Probably Berlin or Saxony. So let's take a look at this. 119, which is quite a bit. Yes, very good. Industrialization. Very good. Build these guys. So then I also need to free up a slot here, and I need to free up a slot here. That'll allow me to build 2 more. I did not realize that I was, I just had them used already, so I can handle that. That's no problem. Ah, they've sieged down all my land over there, which is hilarious. So let's have you guys siege this stuff back then. Something like that is fine. Once we siege back that stuff, we're gonna get our war score. Check it out. Hey, love it. So I will also switch these over to Bohemia because he's super defensive compared to me, apparently. Mostly because he's a march, I reckon. Keep an eye out for these guys here. Troublemakers, 58,000 men, man. No joke. Truce with the Ottomans is over. So let's take that piece there. Those guys are all stronger now because of it, and then we can immediately declare on these guys for imperialism. We are so close to just not being in trouble with this stuff all the time, but we are. Regardless, let's get you guys all grouped up here. Let's get you guys all grouped up here, and we'll have to split out that 30-some again. There we go. So have you guys go over there, so we can now march all the way down here. Have you guys march all the way down there. Have you guys come all the way over here. Have you guys come over here. And it is time to lay the smackdown on the Ottomans again. At least I reckon it is. So you've got claims on a bunch of stuff. Good. Make it a little cheaper for you to court. Imperialism! Let's build a couple of these governing cost buildings as well, state houses. Let's just build them in all of the states here. Anywhere I can, basically. Gonna make it a little bit easier for us. A little more bearable, if you will. Scandinavia, huh? How does this work? Scandinavian Danish Nationalist War, because he's an imperial prince. That's funny. Austria's migrated back over to Swabia, which is, if I am correct, the von Habsburg dynasty is a Swabian dynasty. I might be wrong, but I feel pretty good about saying that one. Leipzig is now coal. Very good. When these all finish up, we're going to be making quite a bit more money, which is nice. Let's have you guys handle that there, and have you guys handle these forts down here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. 1v1, 1-to-1, and we're gonna be just absolutely just shellacking them here. Let's get our better general up there, and those guys can... Very good. Look at that. These guys, before, like, oh my gosh. Didn't stand a chance. Didn't stand a chance. Let's get you over there. Let's have you guys with him. head on down this way. They're an all-infantry army. They're for reinforcements, so... I know I can do better than the 2 battle stacks, but... I feel pretty good about where we're at. 1 Bessarabia. So let's track those guys down. Let's siege this down. Any of the forts that we take, can we beat them before? Oh wow, hey, look at that. Interest per annum, bunch of money, admin points, and lack of inflation. So we might as well just take a bunch of loans then. That's pretty good, man. It's a lot of money. Take that and immediately turn them all. So this is what you call an investment, my friends. And a few of these manufacturing guys. I kind of know. I don't know why it's up there like that. That's weird. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that one's not as good, admittedly. This is an all-infantry army, so I need to be aware. Yeah, not my smartest. I didn't realize that it was my all-infantry army at the time. No cannons will certainly not do so well in battle. So check this out: 10% fort defense. Give it to Dauphine. It's 60. Bohemia is 40. So Croatia gets 5. So let's give all these forts to Dauphine. And he'll give us his glorious siege defense. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Where are you going, huh? Same thing, Dauphine. There we go. Split them up, siege them down. What's he gonna do? Siege down a couple of my vassals? Like I care. Let's get you guys over there. Get you guys over here. Come on, brother. I want you to give it a try. Come on now. Let's get a general in there, huh? I still think we're gonna win that, which is hilarious. Let's come up here and siege down this Timishvar. Timishvar? I don't know how to pronounce that. Good. Get you guys split up over here. We won Constantinier. Let's give that to Dauphine as well. There we go. Just laying the smackdown on them. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They'll do nothing. Very good. Get you guys all grouped up. Get you guys over here. Check this out. Let's see if we can do this. Ah, they're running. No, they're not actually. They'll be there on the 20th. You can be there on the 25th, so it should be a wipe. Oh, they fled. I'm done. A Bourbon on the throne of France. Interesting. Okay. This is regrettable. Aye. That's a stack wipe for them. Oh, maybe not. Are you holding on? They're holding on. They held on. Very good. That's my good little vassal there. Alright. Same thing. Dauphine. Let's track down the 60 stack. See if we can beat up on them. These guys can just kind of hold tight. Hold some defense over here. The English Civil War. Interesting. So they do have a lot of men running around. Zaporozhye has done something. This is farmlands. Am I really... There we go. Let's force march in there. Let's force march up here. Might even be a wipe. Oh my goodness gracious. The Battle of Zagreb. That is, yeah, about 60,000 men lost to about 9,000. So that is true to our mission so far this game. Choo-choo. There we go. All right, does he have an army now? Yeah, somehow he still has 104,000 men somewhere. Goodness gracious. What am I gonna do with that? All right. Somehow I have like very low war score. Oh, I guess he did spread a bit down into there. I don't really care about anything out of this war particularly. I think we're gonna call it here, actually. I mean, I can wrap this war up whenever if I were to wanting to. And I will be putting this save on the Discord, so if you guys want to continue this campaign, it will be up on the Discord. So feel free to join there, and I have a file. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like previous campaign saves or something like that. So let's take a look at the timeline, starting as the Margraviate of Brandenburg, Prussia, I believe. I think initially we annexed this. We vassalized Magdeburg. We then took a big chunk. I think we ate these guys in a co-belligerent war or something along those lines. I can't remember. So they annexed them, and then I annexed a bunch of this, which got me my border over here. Then I transferred Danzig as a vassal of Poland to myself with the age ability. And I believe Volgast was a vassal? I might be wrong with that one. We annexed Lüneburg, we annexed them in full. And I believe Stade or Verden, or however it's pronounced, I think we ended up taking them as well very soon here. And around this time is when we got the emperorship, and we really, our army just exploded in growth. We were huge. Huge. So Dithmarschen had this weird little exclave because I made them give this province back so they couldn't core this, so that was pretty funny. Where are we at here? So yeah, bunch of conquests for Danzig. That was about the time we started annexing them. We took Posen. There we go, big chunk out of Poland. So Poland not looking strong anymore. Then the Danes were down here, which was really weird. And pretty soon is about the time I got my PU on Lithuania. And we weren't able to expand a whole lot over here because of AE, but then we formed Prussia, of course, and I believe now we have our PU on Lithuania. And this is around the time that we started making some bites. So we took this, we annexed Magdeburg, and then let me see here, what's next? A little bit bigger, Silesia, of course, it's iconic. The conquest of Silesia, only we took it from Opole instead of Austria, but you know, I'll accept it. I will take it. A little bit of conquest over here, and now is about the time we started getting coalitioned. And that was pretty fun. The coalitions, honestly, were probably the most fun part of this campaign, in my opinion. Prussian Poland, yep. Conquesting a bunch of stuff for Lithuania. Lithuania is my loyal vassal who was literally in crushing debt the entire campaign. And let's see here. Cologne's looking beefy. We took a bunch of land from Austria, which was glorious and felt good. And I believe in one of these coalition wars, yep, Berg got spit out. I believe we full annexed him, and that was when it really started. Like these coalition wars, as soon as I took that, I was like, you know what? I don't really care about these coalition wars anymore, honestly. So right about now, we annexed Berg in his entirety, like a full annex. We took some Lubeck, took this, took that. Full annexed him, and then we got coalitions. We took them, we were like, oh, cool. So we just took this, got coalition. The Brunswick War was, the conquest of Brunswick was the war where we killed over 1 million enemies to like 200,000 Prussians. It was crazy. So now we're just working down our mission tree here, consolidating northern Germany, you know, the German Confederation and all that. We now took Schleswig-Holstein, which is rightful German clay. Rightful German clay, as you should all know. Making our way over here. Dauphine is our march. And I believe pretty soon around here we're going to take a big chunk out of France as well. Making our way down into Baden. Over in Strasbourg and all this stuff over here. And very good. So France is looking beefy. Now we have our glorious Bohemia. Yes, he was a good march as well. And then a big chunk out of France here soon. Yes, very good. And then we took a ton of clay here, ton of clay here. Then we ended up attacking Nassau and annexing, just cleaning up our borders a bit. And pretty much all of this was through defensive wars for the most part. I mean, I really I can't really say I got attacked by much other than coalition wars towards the end. Dauphine was, a good vassal. Czechoslovakia almost intact. Lithuania getting random provinces here and there from Russia. It was our last coalition war that I think we were involved in the very beginning of this episode. And gave Bohemia and Croatia, annexed a bunch of that. Austria is now Switzerland, which is hilarious. And we finish at war with the Autoblob. So, as far as tech goes, we could embrace 2 techs ahead of time, but I will not. We're 17 years ahead on this. We still have the Hohenzollern family, which is wonderful. Emperor Wilhelm Friedrich I would be very proud. Our maximum absolutism is a whopping 144, which is pretty nuts. Diplomacy, we finished rival to the Ottomans and Russia. Income is looking okay. It's about to explode as soon as we finish these furnaces, which those are going to be done in a couple of years. So no big deal. Trade looking all right, mostly because we stole a bunch of land up here in Lubeck, and or conquested, I should say. Now we're fleeing a bunch in there, and we're taking a bit over here in the English Channel, mostly just from transfer trade. And ideas, we started with quality and then innovative. Hindsight, I probably would have taken offensive and innovative, or innovative first and then offensive, and then economic. I probably wouldn't even take quality, to be honest. They did undo the buff a bit. It's up to 10 infantry compatibility now instead of 5%, which was a nerf. It was a 15% nerf, so basically killed the idea group in general, because people usually only take it so they can pair it with innovative. So I understand it was overpowered, but a bit of a heavy-handed nerf, so I'm glad they dialed it back just a bit. So innovative, offensive, then economic. That way we can play a little bit taller. Diplomatic, so we can, handle our friends and our rebels, or our vassals and all that stuff. And then quantity, so we could build a big, tall army. And so you can actually see we're only at about half capacity right now, which is insane. Missions, the mission tree is sweet. I am a huge fan of flavor. Anything that adds flavor and anything that adds this. Obviously, I didn't really feel like going over into China, so no, that's no big deal. Aside from that, it was fun. This one we had to be the emperor, so no big deal. Yeah, so policies and all that stuff, giving us lots of bonuses. I'm always a big fan of that. Never had rebel issues, really. That's the benefit of playing tall. We almost got it up to number 5, or tier 5. We need a couple more Protestant nations, but it's fine. Military, 100% professionalism, of course. If we had the right advisor, we'd have 142% discipline. Morale is 7.4, which I assume is up there for best in the world. It is best in the world. Discipline, best in the world. Siege ability, best in the world. Defensiveness, not. Professionalism, of course, tied with Muisca, which is a Native American tribe, with their 2.4 morale. It's like 3 point something, but still. We ended up with subjects in Lithuania. Where are we at here? Lithuania, Croatia, Bohemia, and Dauphine. Lithuania and Croatia in personal unions. And Crown Land's at about 90%, which is wonderful. Crown Land is quite strong, actually, giving us this maximum absolutism, all this stuff. I feel like Crown Land is something that I need to pay a little bit more attention to in future campaigns. But yeah, that's all I got for you for this one. So if you enjoyed the campaign, guys, show your support and leave a like. If you haven't watched the first, 20 whatever episodes, go back, take a look at it. This campaign was fun. I enjoyed it. About halfway through, it turned into just an absolute just wrecking face. Enemies attacking me and putting their face onto the grindstone of the Prussian army. Wonderful. Had so much fun with it. If you haven't already, subscribe. A good portion of my audience is not subscribed. So if you like what I do, subscribe, ding the bell, and hit all notifications. It'll send you a notification every time we upload. If you're enjoying the campaigns, that'll be the best way to keep up to date with them. If you want to check out the Discord, like I said, to check out the save, or just to join the community over there, the link is going to be in the description, as well as my Patreon. So if you guys enjoy my content and you do want to financially support me, I do have a Patreon. Support on there is crazy. It's wonderful, and it's very necessary to keep my campaigns as frequent as I get them. I do have a day job, and it takes me a lot of time, but knowing that people are able to financially support me doing my hobby makes me a lot more motivated to you know, produce what I do. And so, also check out my Twitter at Chewyshoot and follow me on Twitch as well. Chewyshoot, same name on everything. And that's all I got for you. So with all that being said, this is Chewyshoot. This is Preußens Gloria, and I will catch you guys later. On the left and right are a couple of playlists that you guys might like to check out. And a big special thanks to my top supporters on Patreon for the month of June: Bloodbound92, Palmer, Jack Thompson, Jaron Clampett, Wesley Grayson, Orbit Gaming, Kenneth Wynn, Agent Rhino, Callus Cassowary, Blonde Damon, Matthew Balzarolo, William Reed, Gregory the Bittersteel, and Airborne Animal 7. I appreciate you guys.